Hey, good afternoon. My name is Ashley. So I wanted to go over a couple of things here. I wanted to talk about some services that we offer and talk about what you could be looking for and so on. So to start, I went and Googled excavation companies, Locust Grove, VA, and this area right here is what's called the Map Pack. And the top two listed here are the ones that receive a lot of work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. And the way you can get yourself into these top two is by first having a Google business profile. The second is filling it out as much as possible with the name, the hours, phone number, photos, making sure everything's filled out. And the third is putting your business name, address, and phone number into as many online directories as possible. And directories are things like Yelp and Yellow Pages. And having your information in those online directories are really going to help power that profile. And the websites listed below here, these are what's called the organic search. And the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally within the top two or three so that people can find you. And that's not including Yellow Pages or anything like that. That's saying clicking on the link and going right to the website. So the main thing that you want to do with your site is you want to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage primarily, and this is for a couple of reasons. And the first reason is that if your competitors have, we'll say about 1,000 words, then you want to have at least 1,500 words because you want to beat out how much content your competitor has. And the second reason is that Google has what we call crawlers that go through, they read the content of the website and try and figure out what services your business offers, what areas you serve, and the more content that you have on the site, the more of an expert you're going to look like in Google's eyes. And then within the content, you want to have keywords. And keywords are things that people are searching for. So for example, how I Googled excavation companies, Locust Grove, Virginia, if you have that all over your website, it's going to become really relevant for that search, and Google's going to be more willing to put your website higher to the top. So when you look at the site, it's really important to make sure you have enough content on there, the keywords throughout, and it's really going to help that website rank. So I wanted to take a look at why one of the competitors' websites is ranking, and I have a paid program that I use and put them in there just to kind of see what you're up against. And so I put in JP Tucker Excavating, and just to kind of see what was going on. And one other thing I wanted to also go over was the UR and the DR ratings, because these are super important where you fall in the search results. And a UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is a power rating with Google. And these numbers are looking at the overall site, how powerful it is, how trustworthy it is, and the higher up they are, the more powerful the site is, and the better it's going to rank in the search results. And one of the ways that you can increase those numbers is through what's called a backlink. And all a backlink is just a shout out from another website that's endorsing you, and they're sending a link back to your site through a clickable text. So we can go and click on the ones that they have, go through those, get those for your website, and then get additional ones as well. So lastly, most importantly, I wanted to talk about the organic keywords in the content that I mentioned before. So pulling up the keywords that JP Tucker is being found for, just to kind of give you an example, we focus on the volume column because that's where we're seeing how many people are searching for what keywords in a month. So starting off, mulcher service, 1,400 people look for that. So if you have, an opportunity, you have mulching, forestry and things like that, and a mulching service as well, it's 1,400 people look for that in a month. Driven excavating, 30 people look for that. Mulcher services, another 14 services. 1,400 people also look for that. Forestry mulcher service, 100 people look for that. Forestry mulcher before and after, 30 people are looking for that in a month. Forestry mulching in VA, 10 people look for that. Forest excavating, 100 people look for that. Land clearing mulchers, 150 people look for that in a month. So it's really important to get in front of these people. And if you're able to get in front of more people that are searching for these specific terms, the more people are going to find you. And then the more people are going to call, and in turn, the more business you're going to get. So I hope that this information was helpful for you, and I look forward to speaking with you and discussing opportunities. So take care and have a great rest of your day.